Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Johnita Stanton. We have Reginald Perriman, Shaka Williams. We are TSARE, and this is the There's Something About Real Estate podcast where we talk all things real estate.
Just deal or no deal.
We are doing deal or no deal tonight.
Yeah, we about to see some of these janky properties people be trying to flip. So what's going on?
I'm trying to log into my real account.
What are you trying to log in your real
My
account?
Reggie voice.
Everything
From my tablet.
Doctor No.
We in the office trying something new, going live earlier.
This ain't new. I'm in the office every
Paul
day.
here. He told us to get on here earlier.
Paul in the background.
He
What
said-
up, Paul? Paul Kaiser in the background. What up, E. Cook? E. Cook in the office. Come say what's up to the people, man.
Get on the camera. I'm feeling real special up in here, man. I ain't got no baby powder
Yeah,
on my face, man. What it do, y'all?
Well,
E.
Paul
Cook here.
Kaiser out there selling all the
Kaiser
properties.
Estates.
Yeah.
We here.
E. Cook, we out here. So we're going to run across a few deals out here that we seen out there in the real estate
Y'all
world.
just gonna jump right into it. Ain't no real estate updates or nothing.
Ain't nothing to update.
Ain't nothing
But some
going
of these-
on. What
some of
y'all
these
do
right-
over the weekend? It's Tuesday.
I ain't do nothing but golf. I'm golfing all day.
Golfing all day.
Golfing all week.
Doesn't sound fun.
Golf and red.
Yeah.
What y'all
We're
seeing?
going to have to start a golf podcast.
I'm going to be pro-am next year.
That's his name. I'm a golfer.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I tried, y'all.
You gonna be pro.
I'm going to be pro-am. My own pro take a whole lot. You got to, that's the next level.
It's like going basketball, bro. It's like-
No,
I'm
it's probably
trying to
actually a
argue.
little bit more difficult.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think it's the same.
It's only about 200 golfers in the world that qualify.
Nah,
Yes, it
That's
is.
pro?
For PGA, yeah.
nah, that's way more than that.
And they don't even be making the cut.
Nah,
You got to look up the
Maybe that
PGA stats.
that may be how many make the cut. I mean, make the tournament or something.
Right.
All right.
So we got a few properties out in the real estate world that people inquired about. So let's see which one we're gonna pull up. And Jaja got a few properties that she think is some good deals or some areas. What area are you talking about?
Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald. Explain to
Uh-huh.
people what Fitzgerald is.
Well, this might be a little. It might be Fitzgerald, or it might be a little east of there. So like Bayless area. So that's gonna be the next properties that are more than likely up and coming. They're still inexpensive enough for you to be able to get in there, purchase them, and basically be able to get the acquisition and the rehab done for a nominal expense. And if you're going to do holds, I think it's a good hold area to still be able to get in there while the property and the land costs are still low.
Okay. All right. And so with Fitzgerald, that's what, east or west of Bagley?
It's
For some
east.
people to know. All right. So you think the
Well, it's a little
spillover-
east and a little
Okay.
southeast of Bagley.
So do you think because the spillover from Bagley is going to spill over to Fitzgerald?
Bagley and University District
Okay.
are going to spill over. So once, you get priced out basically, right? So as an investor, we want to keep our costs down as much as possible. We want to acquire land for as little as possible. So if you're going to talk about like the hot areas in Detroit in particular, you're talking about some of those, your University District, Sherwood Forest, Bagley, on the east side, what we got, I'm sorry, Morningside, East English Village,
yep.
West Village, Indian Village. Is that still proper? Say?
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm just saying. But yeah, we want to get, real estate that are touching or butting up against these properties, or these land opportunities, right?
Okay. Cool. All right. So let's pull up the first property here we have. So it's one in Southfield. This one been on the market for a minute. What was that address again?
That's 28410.
Okay.
Now y'all can try to pronounce the street name. MAI.
Matriot.
Yep. I don't know.
28410.
Who told you how to say it?
I just tried to sound it out.
It looks like my trot.
My trot. Who trotting? All right, so let's
These people, if this price is right,
let's get this set up for them.
y'all can call me. If y'all like the property, I'll get that offer submitted for you.
I ain't even fighting for business. I'm just tell you that. Hold on 1 second. Let's get us all set up here.
Cash buyers only.
All right, so this property is in Southfield,
I can look up now.
and this property here is Southfield. So it's not. It looked like, was this new construction? Yeah. So it was built in 2020. They didn't finish the project, and it's currently on the market for $219,900. It was originally $249,900, and it's been on the market just over a year. 1,700, just over 1,700 square feet, 3-bed, 2-bath. The problem is it's not fully. It's pretty much, you got to finish it off. It's framed up. So the thing I didn't like, looks like all of this was exposed to the elements. So let me ask Shaka, how long can this wood and everything be exposed to the elements? Because it's been over a year.
Yeah, it depends. That don't look like it's that bad, but
Okay.
let me see. That's the only picture they got.
Yeah, these are the only pictures. It ain't really much to see.
So they ain't really roughed in even. They just
Right.
literally did the
framing.
Hang. Windows, roof.
Yep, foundation, framing, roof. Yep, windows. No electrical. No HVAC. No nothing.
It don't look like they got a lot of too much water damage at all.
Okay. So the wood, you don't have to replace any of the wood,
It don't look
right?
like it.
Okay. All right. That was my concern. If it was exposed, then the wood would start going bad or bending or something like that. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, good. So looking at this property, just looking at Southfield, just off the top of my head, I don't really like the price that much. At this price, I like the deal because I know what some of the comparables sell for, but I just don't like it at this price. So what y'all think?
Well, I'll have to look at the numbers again. I know
Okay.
we went on there and took like a little glance.
Okay. And it's in this small pocket here, so let me just give you an idea. It's in this pocket of Southfield, and it's right over by Franklin. It's not a lot of activity right here in this pocket. You do have some, because there was some newer homes built all between like 2005, 2014, somewhere around there, but they were a lot larger than this one. So it's not a lot of comps right in that immediate area. But let's just look and see what's available. And I'll put in the wrong area again. Give me that address again.
It's 28410 MAITROTT. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So if we run the comps, we just see what's active, coming soon, pending, and sold. And it's not really anything to match within a quarter of a mile there. So, let me take out this the address here. So we only got 3 within a quarter of a mile. So then,
You went a year back?
yeah, I went back a year. So we got Senator sold, but again, this is a lot larger. This is 2,600 square feet. And this was sold for $425.
The other one was how many square feet? 17?
The subject is 1,700. But then we got this one at 2,300 square feet, but it's a lot larger as well. It sold for $522. So if we have to go back, we may have to go back a half mile and see if we can find something.
You didn't get no more?
Yeah. And let's see which one that is. Go back.
Yeah, none of them houses over there are going to be 1,700 square feet.
Yeah, so we're going to have to go out a full mile for Southfield, and then we're going to have to put in the city because it's right at the border. And then we're going to have to see, and then let's narrow down the square footage. Let's do what you want to do, 1,500
to
2,000 square feet, and see if we can find a basis there. So So you got something that's older. It was built in 1959, sold for $270.
Look at the
No,
condition.
this one's still active. And this one sold for $235. 4-bedroom ranch, but this one doesn't have a basement. And then we have this one. Again, this is an older home. It was remodeled in 2022. And then this one sold for $295, 1,600 square feet, has a basement, built in 1957. This may be the closest comp you're gonna have for this property. What you think?
We need to add 500 square feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then you have to, but this is probably like the closest you're gonna get to a comp, the 295.
I think the only way it works is if you add square footage.
Yeah, either you add square footage or you can get it for maybe like 150. Or so you think?
So to me, my all in. So what y'all want to use on your ARV?
If we use the 295 as the ARV, what you come up with?
So I would have said a little bit more.
Yeah, it's not gonna be that on the new construction. It's gonna be like probably at least $399.
I came at 350. So
I was
at 399.
Yeah.
And you were at 350 in the middle.
350 is fine. Yep.
So at the 350, then the most I could be all in is 227.5. And they
So
ask how much?
So 227.5. That's already above. That's the asking price is almost right there anyway. So for a flip, it's probably not worth it.
No, and I'm scared. You know what I mean? I'm not comfortable in my 350.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think it's possible, but
I think that house laid out in Southfield is gonna fly off the market.
Yeah,
but it's in that area where
this is a real nice area where everybody. I just think it's not good for a flip. I think it's ideal for a.
How about bulldozing and starting over?
No,
it ain't worth that much.
Right.
Drop the price drastically.
Yeah. So. All right.
Yeah, I think that they got at least on the low end, they probably have about another 90,000 easy.
Okay.
To finish that rehab. So
okay.
It's retail.
Yeah. So basically, it's just a good buy for an owner occupant buyer. All right. Cool. All right. What else we got, Janina?
Let's do the 16160 LaSalle.
Okay, so 16160 LaSalle. Was this a multifamily or two-family?
What is this? This is a two-family flat.
All right. And what is it about this property?
I think that is it. Pull it up, make sure I got it right.
Here, let's do it in PRD and then we can search from there.
I just like the area, and I like the potential to be able to get in there for a low dollar amount. I'm really looking at properties within a mile of this.
What was your address? 16160
LaSalle.
Oh, that wasn't right. Hold on. That's okay.
You gotta put a space between that.
All right. All right, and this property was, let's see, 2-story.
Yes.
All right, so what were you looking at this property for? For a 2-unit conversion, or what was the idea?
I think it's a good opportunity to do a conversion, and it's also a good opportunity to do a hold and just keep it as a 2-unit.
Okay. All right, so let's see what we got here. So this is going to be a complete gut job because the roof is shot. The interior, yeah, you're going to need windows and everything. So something this size, Shaka, what are you thinking as far as numbers for?
It just kind of depends.
Because some of that stuff is not all like, some of the windows you're not going to get rid of because that's lead glass. For that area, you're not going to pull out all that lead glass.
Right.
You're going to restore it. That bathroom, if we were gonna cash flow it, we wouldn't necessarily have to do a gut job because all that tile was in place. Right. You got standing shower, all those old materials are good. You got pool around the fireplace. That's the stuff people in them areas are looking for.
Okay.
Then the boiler work.
Well, we probably will have to replace the boiler.
Yeah, would you convert this over from steam to gas for us here? Why not?
Because it don't cost too much. You have to open up all the walls.
And it's not enough square footage
And
either.
as of right now, some of the walls are bad, but it don't look like you got to open them all up.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And them units, like you to run your ductwork. Well, the way you did mine, you don't need it.
What?
Let me ask you this too, because a lot of times people see these floors warped. How bad is that? Is it really a big deal?
Well, you have to give it to the hardwood or lace
Right.
it back in.
What do you mean by lace them back in? Explain
So
that.
you can take out the warp area,
Right.
if it's only a little bit of it, and then you can put in new hardwood, then sand everything down and stain it.
Okay. So it's not like the end of the world when you see
No.
warped floors, because people be like, "Oh my God,
They be thinking it's a foundation issue, and it's
Right.
not. That's just literally.
it's really just the water
cosmetic.
caused the
Mhm.
wood to expand and it buckled up."
Yep. But
Okay.
I would want to see underneath there to make sure that the floor joists underneath there are not damaged from
Okay.
that water.
All right. So it's not that bad of a deal.
Not necessarily.
Okay. All right. So let me go back to.
And then they showing that they got that third floor unfinished space.
Mm-hmm.
It might be
Would you
habitable.
try to finish that off based on what we had on when we had our appraiser on?
I want to
on the
see.
show?
I want to see the comps to be
All
to be able to tell you what I. So that's 4,100 square feet. Now you said, are we converting this, or are we keeping this as this conversion?
Let's look at it as a conversion first.
Okay.
I
And
think
are
we should
you
look at it
looking
both
at
ways.
this for a fix and flip?
If we did a conversion, it would be a fix and flip.
Okay.
85. They asked 85. How long has it been on the market?
114 days. All right. So let's look at. So fix and flip. You want to count out single families, right?
Yes.
All right. 16160. Let's. All right, and let's just go with some pending first. And you said that was 4,000 square feet.
Mm-hmm. What was it? 2
Well,
hours?
first of all, there's no single families over there with comparable square footage, but even at this price, so this one sold for 282, and the subject property was 85,000, and you think you got to put 100,000 into it?
Easy. Yep.
Easily.
And then this one's 2,500 square feet though.
Right. So you got almost double the 2,000 more square feet.
1,500 more.
So you saying 100,000 easy into that property, 185 all in. Just based on that, with this comp being 282, do you think it's worth it?
On the flip?
Yeah.
Yes.
You think so?
Let me
All
see.
right.
I'm about to tell you yes. Hold on.
Dr. No finally said yes.
180. Yes, it's right there.
Okay.
It's right there.
Okay, and that's only based on this 282.
Mm-hmm.
So knowing the area, Janita, do you think you can get more than 282 with the extra almost 2,000 square feet?
We have to look at it on a map.
All right.
I want to see if it's north of 6 or south of 6.
All right. Because the next highest sold was 206, and it dropped down quite a bit from there. But this is not really
None of those are
comparable.
none of those are comps.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's see what our 2-unit comp say though for this property.
Where you go with it? When you pull it up, show me the map. I just want to see where it sits at.
So we're doing
You gotta go to active to find it.
all right. And so we got 5 2 units. So it's not really any 2 units, and these were probably distressed sales just from looking at work.
Mm-hmm.
So 155. This one is pending at 230, and this is
We're about to put an offer in on this one. I think this might
not
be
before our
a bit of a
audience
deal.
do. Yeah, and this one pending at 185. You think these people are doing conversions too?
I'm not sure because, like I said, where it sits at. So another thing, you got Mary Grove and what is it, U of V?
You'll be, yeah.
You know, so they may keep them and rent them.
All right.
They may do the conversions. I know that one of the
So
comps on
wait,
the
explain
single
why that's
family
important that Mary Grove and U
because
of
it's
V.
college town.
Okay. So people can possibly buy these and
You
then
have
rent
people that actually still, and we're not talking about out of state people who are
Right.
coming from like Florida and California and like wherever it is and sending their kids to them schools. You got people that's right here that are like in Canton and Northville and Brighton, you know, places like that, and
Right.
they're sending their kids to those colleges, and they'll buy the unit and let their child stay in the unit
Right.
with and rent rooms
Right.
to other classmates and do the same thing for the other units. So they're taking an opportunity and kind of using each one of those rooms as rental income.
Okay. They'll pay off that student loan debt.
Mhm.
They don't get no loan. They paying it up. Look.
Right.
Paying for class. Get
All
room
right.
in for it.
All right. So what are y'all thinking a sales price for that would be? Considering the highest comp was 282.
I haven't
With
seen. We
25
got to go
square
way
foot.
deeper because I haven't even seen
Do the
a real comp yet.
residential for the conversion.
All right. So let's go back.
I mean, I just feel like if we can get 300,000 at the Mickey D at the Nikki D's,
Yeah.
we can get 300 right here.
Easy.
All right.
I said Nikki D's, y'all.
All right, so 282. So let's look at this real quick and see if there's anything. Let's see what's active over here and accepting backup offers.
And then the same thing, the crazy thing, if you do those conversions, the same concept still works. That boarding house idea.
Right. And let's see here.
Take them so. Oh, you went further. Oh, you must gotta.
Yeah, I did some accepting backup offers active and coming soon. And then to take out the distressed property sales, I'm just going to do this real quick and just see what comes up. And I went out a half mile. First, let me see. So the highest with square footage is only 2,000 square feet, and it sold for $325.
So that's a little bit more north, but
yeah,
you're right there. So that's kind of what I mean, though.
In Parkside,
we're not gonna get anything that's closer to 7 at that price point.
Right, with the square footage. And when we look at the map here, let's see what we got. So this is the subject property.
That was in Martin Park.
Right. And then all of these are the comps. So we all really, these are kind of like the same area pretty
Martin
much.
Park.
No, that's the one we did.
Yes.
So y'all writing an offer now while we speak or something?
I think this is. I think that. So I don't know that this is a flip per se, but I don't think you can. I don't feel like you can lose on the deal. I got to go see the property though to make sure that you don't have more damage than the photos show.
All right. Now, if it was more damage, would you just consider just making a lower offer? Because it's been on the market.
130.
Let me see, is it still in the actives here? There's quite a bit over there active too.
There's nothing over there with 4,000 square feet though. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, can we see it on the map? After you get done with this, I want to see where it's. Oh, we just looked at it.
Yep.
Where was it?
It was in Martin Park, just
Yeah, I'm in the single families. That's why it's not showing on this list.
east of Fitzgerald.
Yeah. Here's the map right here.
Yeah.
This is the subject
It's between 6 and Puritan.
Where the school at?
So you got a couple schools over here. There's Mary Grove is over in this area, and then
U of D.
U of D is right here. So you still got that.
And then look what Palmer Park sits at in proximity.
Right. Yeah, and then that's when you start getting into
$1 million houses.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it's a good buy and hold. I don't like it so much for a flip. I don't know if
we ain't look at it. Did you look at the
Have we looked at the residential?
We can't find. It's not a lot of.
Yeah,
there's one missing. Something missing.
This is the residential. The highest was 325 with 2,000.
It might be the 300 one. Yeah.
Yep.
Because I think that's a conversion. Nope, that's not a conversion. One of them is a conversion,
Yeah.
or maybe you didn't pull it.
I'm gonna see the pictures on that park side. Is that
This
rehab?
one?
No, the one we just.
Oh,
park side.
the other one here.
Yep.
This one?
Yeah.
All right.
That's not rehab.
At least from the outside, it's not. They got the old school. It's just a decent property. It's not like
It's an
really
old house. Look at
special.
them floors. Them floors need to be redone. Them cabinets need to be pulled out of there.
Well, that lets you know it's a market there because they still got what just the one for 300.
Because so the people that's that's more than 300. No, that's 300. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That's dated. That's about 20 years old.
but people they want that plaster.
Right.
All those doors, they're you can resurface those. So it's work that we don't want to do. But
I mean, for the right price. I don't want to do it for.
So yeah, I mean.
But I'm just saying, like the people that are paying that dollar amount for those houses, they're buying them because of the character,
Right.
and then the location. Which is like the location, right? Like, really, we gonna move to the hood? But yeah, that's what the land is cheap at.
It's not really the hood anymore when you look at what's going on.
When we was riding through there,
Detroit 300,000 different than most other cities 300,000. So
exactly.
I mean, you are hood adjacent, but you're not in the hood, you know. But it is what it is. But they originally started this one out at 384. And then 310, then they end up selling for 300,000.
When was that?
So this was let's look at the dates here. So this was 2022 because I had to go back out further.
Yeah, go up a little bit.
September.
See when they listed.
May, yeah.
So that's why.
And it's possible they probably had a couple of deals on it that fell through because that happens too.
Mm-hmm. They was in the blazing market. It still was kind of hot right there, and then that's when it changed. Yeah. So that's why they lost.
This sold in 2020, and this was sold FHA. So. Yep.
I'm just saying, Martin Park, y'all, Fitzgerald.
All right, so we found a deal for somebody. It's a good buy and hold, possibly a good buy and flip.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I would do with this property? I would put it out there as a flip for a minute and test the market at the price that I would be extremely happy with. Like, what was it listed for? 185?
You talking about for the
sale?
I thought it was 85.
Oh, 85, and then Shaka said you got to put 100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
So 185. Let's say 200,000 all in. And if you can get 325 for it or better, yeah, I would definitely put it out there for a flip. And if it didn't sell, I think you're making real good money as a rental, like a boarding room for the college students or something like that. All right.
Okay. So that is LaSalle. We did the one in Southfield on My Trot. And were we going to look at vacant land or?
No, we're going to do that next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was we doing tonight? Nothing else? This is it?
That's
a wrap?
Just tell them what we're going to do next week. So
next week we got vacant land coming up. We got vacant land, all right?
Yeah.
We got some more deals coming up. I think we're going to evaluate another commercial property in the future.
Yep. Yeah, one of those packages. Invite. Okay. They got a Wendy's deal going on right now.
All right.
And there was something else. Oh, we have saved the dates.
Now keep in mind, y'all not buying Wendy's, the actual Wendy's. You're not selling burgers. You're buying the investment because of triple net lease like we did with the Popeyes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Right. Okay.
So we have saved the date. Our TSARE 2-year anniversary. Yay! Mm-hmm. I'm surrounded by guys, y'all. Y'all gotta forgive them. But save the date, June 21st. We're gonna have a mixer. It's gonna be a social real estate mixer. Get some of our past guests to come back and join us, hang out with us. We need all y'all to come and participate. We don't have the venue yet, but we know we're gonna be there on the 21st at 6 p.m. Wherever
Shayla
that is.
Said, congratulations. Thanks a lot, Shayla. We appreciate it. And Shayla said, yay, vacant land. We will definitely be analyzing some vacant land. I think we should just do a whole show on vacant lots. Because everybody is calling like, I want to buy this lot next to my house. They're like, what you gonna buy it for?
They just want to have it.
Yeah, they want to have it because they buying up everything over here. It's gonna be worth $100,000 in 2 years, and that don't happen.
Well, you can stop somebody from building a tiny home.
Man, they got more tiny homes up off Elmhurst. Did you see them?
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God.
Eviction?
No.
Oh man, hold on.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can pull this up real quick.
I'm looking down, so I'm not looking up like this because this is a little unusual of a setup. So
Elijah, he cooked the realtor over here in the back, cracking up.
Thanks for joining us, Shayla.
Tiny home eviction. So hold on 1 second. Let me. I'm gonna pull this up for y'all to see. So just in case y'all wondered about, a lot of people are buying these tiny homes and using them as investment properties, and that's fine.
15.5. We can get that on Real Comp. Let me see. What is that? 15.55 on the west side. Watch, I find it.
So
no,
I haven't sold. I haven't sold any. I had a client that built some. So just in case, I'm not gonna show the whole thing because I don't want to get no YouTube strike. But if y'all go on YouTube, Channel 4 covered it with the tiny home eviction. It wasn't funny, but I found some humor in it because of some of what the people were saying. But it was also sad too, to let you know. So I'll just pull this up.
Why?
Somebody always gotta have an ad going on YouTube, which is good for some people. But basically,
skip it.
Yep, skip ad. So this was a tiny home eviction. Just to let you know, some of these were purchased by nonprofits that were renting to low-income housing, tenants and things of that nature. Some were built by individual investment or investment groups. But just because it's a tiny home doesn't mean you're not going to have the same issues. And what you're seeing here is basically the bailiff and everybody at the property and the people of the community blocking the eviction, right? Now, we all know, you don't pay, you don't stay. That's kind of being the law of the land. But some people have a hardship and everything, and they also have hardships when it's low-income housing as well. So go ahead and check that out. It's on Channel 4's YouTube page. But I just wanted to let y'all know. People thought, all those tiny homes, people are buying them and everybody's moving in them and choosing to live in those tiny homes. But it's a mix of tenants and owner occupants.
They got the bags and everything. Yeah, they're going in there.
Oh yeah, they was going to clean this house out, and they had this was the latest.
Tiny houses.
Protesters from multiple organizations
and it said eviction free zone, and that's what I found a little bit of humor in that, because it's like no zone is really eviction free, right? Unless the government steps in and does that. But I just wanted to share that, because a lot of times investors think that, I'm just gonna buy this type of property, I'm gonna buy a property and it's just gonna be easy from that point on, and it doesn't always work like that.
For sure.
So that's why we bring you Deal or No Deal, so y'all can learn something and avoid being scammed. There's a lot of scammers out there now for real estate investors, so taking y'all money. So be careful. All right.
That's a wrap.
All right.